Okay, so this is Tuesday night's homework, and just like yesterday, we're starting with the prime factorization. The prime factorization of 48 is when we find only prime factors in the end. So what do I know that multiplies together to make 48? Now remember, if you don't know your multiplication facts, you should be making yourselves a multiplication grid for each week's homework so that you can use. So I know that 6 times 8 equals 48. And these are both even numbers, neither of which is 2, so I know they're not prime. So what can I multiply together to get 6? I can do 2 times 3. And to get 8, I can do 4 times 2. I know 2 is a prime number. I know 3 is a prime number. To break down that 4, 2 times 2. So now I have all prime numbers. So the prime factorization of 48 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. Or, in scientific notation, 48 is 2 to the 1, 2, 3, 4th power times 3. Okay, again, let's circle all the prime numbers below. And we want to remember our rule of 3. If you add the two digits together and they make it a multiple of 3, then it is a composite number. So 1 plus 7 equals 8. So that is a prime number. I know I can get rid of this one because it's an even number and the only even prime we have is 2. Let's look at 5. So 25 has 5 times 5 equals 25. So I know that that can't be a prime number. Let's look at 51. I don't know if that's a prime number or not. 5 plus 1 equals 6. And 6 is a multiple of 3. So that can't be it. And the last one is 29. 2 plus 9 equals 11. And that is not a multiple of 3. So I'm going to circle it. So my prime numbers are 17 and 29. The next one says solve 312 times 54. I'm going to solve using US standard algorithm. 4 times 2 is 8. I'm starting in that ones place. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. So the important thing to remember is you want the number on the bottom to multiply into each place value. The ones, the tens, and the hundreds. And you're going to do the same thing for your 5. So I'm going to bring down 0 the hero to hold my ones place. So 5 times 2 is 10. 5 times 1 is 5 plus 1 is 6. And 5 times 3 is 15. So it's 8. 4, 2 plus 6 is 8. 1 plus 5 is 6. 16,848. Okay, so now I'm going to be looking at another division problem. This is something that we've been working on. We want to keep working on our division. 942, and again, I'm using US standard algorithm. Dad, mother, sister, brother, rover. Divide, multiply, subtract, bring down, repeat. And I'm going to put my multiples of 6 over here. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48. Now if you have a multiplication grid, you could just copy these from your line on your multiplication grid if you don't remember your multiples. So divide. Can 6 go into 9? Is it smaller? Yes. How many times can it go into 9 without being bigger? 1, 2. Only once. So I'll put my 1 over the same place value. 6 times 1 is 6. Going to subtract. 9 minus 6 is 3. And I'm going to bring down my next number, 4. And I need to repeat. So again, I need to know how many times can 6 go into 34 without going above it. So I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's too big of a number, so I'm going to come back to 5. 6 times 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is 30. And now I'm going to subtract. 4 minus 0 is 4, 3 minus 3 is 0. to bring down my next number, which is a 2, and I'm going to repeat. How many times can 6 go into 42 without going over? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right on the dot. So 6 times 7 is 42. Take the 2 from the 2 is 0. So our answer is 157.
Okay, the last one for today.
It's a word problem. And it says Staples bought 7 packages of thumbtacks. There are 392 thumbtacks in each carton. How many thumbtacks did they order? So I know they have 7 packs. I know that each has 392. So with that each, I know I'm going to multiply or divide. Now they want to know how many thumbtacks did they order. They didn't give us a total amount, they just told us what's in one package. So if I was going to look at my packages of thumbtacks, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and each has 392 in it. So you get it. So we want to know at all of these packs together, how many thumbtacks would we have? So that is going to be a multiplication. Whenever you're finding a total, you're going to do multiplication. So this is 392 times 7. 7 times 2 is 14. 7 times 9 is 63 plus 1 is 64. 7 times 3 is 21 plus 6 is 27. So the answer is 2,744.